Today we're going to talk about tips for healthy hair care so that you can have a good hair day every day. Well, many of you simply just need to wash your hair and get out the door, and we have two really great shampoos for that. We have the True Blue Spirulina shampoo, and we have the Sea Buckthorn shampoo. Both are really nourishing for all hair types. They really bring the scalp and the hair back into balance. And the great thing is that the botanical ingredients won't leave a residue and a buildup on your scalp. Many people with dry, itchy scalp and just dandruff in their hair find an immediate ease in those issues when they switch to the shampoo. And that's, often brings a lot of relief to people. That's just the simple way of taking care of your hair, and just know that you don't need that much shampoo. You can really work it up into a lather. You really want to keep adding water to your hair and making sure that you're just working with the water and your fingers to get that good scrub going. Even though I have longer hair, I actually don't even use that much shampoo because I am working it into the scalp, and I'm really not concerned with like washing this part of my hair because just through the rinsing, the rinsing and the washing, this part will get clean. And the main thing is that you're really just cleaning it at the roots. So that's like the simple way just to take care, use the shampoos and get out the door. I also want to give you tips for doing more of a spa treatment with your hair. Again, it's easy. I only wash my hair every 2 weeks, so I love just spending a few extra minutes doing it. So what I'll do is I will use our scalp oil. This is a massage oil for the scalp. It's got great botanicals in it like mustard seed and peppermint. It's calming and cooling, and it's very nurturing to the scalp and also to the hair and hair tips. So I'll work that into my hair a bit. And if you have a really itchy scalp, that you can use this, or you can even use something like the frankincense best skin ever. You could add more peppermint to that, or you could even add the bee dew dab, and you could massage that into your hair. If I don't have the scalp tonic around, or I ran out, I'll use any of the best skin evers to just oil my scalp and giving a little extra attention to the ends. And then I'll either leave that on overnight for a few hours, or it may even just be for 15 minutes before I wash my hair. So then what I do, and I've only been doing this part for a year, but I love it. I will take one of our conditioners, usually, classically I've been using the Shine On conditioner for over two decades, because these are our classic shampoos that we've had for so long, and they really work for all hair types. They're even safe for color treated hair. And but then recently we've just added these two, which are so fun. The True Blue collection, and they're kind of, these are their duos, but you can also switch it up. And the combo I'm really loving right now is the True Blue shampoo, spirulina shampoo with the Shine On conditioner, and then my new fave conditioner is the deep conditioning mask, the Honey Myrtle Deep Conditioning Mask. Love the color. So I will actually condition my hair before I wash it. So I'll take a bit of this, pour it out, and really work it into the scalp. Here, ends, work it in, and just let it sit for a few minutes. Again, sometimes I'll leave it in and I will put that on top of the oil. And sometimes it's just for a few minutes before I'm shampooing, and I find both ways are effective. But I was really amazed at the difference. It just extra shiny when I condition beforehand. So I'll do that, and then I will use a shampoo, rinse that out of my hair. Another good tip when you're switching shampoos, or every once in a while, just to give it a bit of a boost, is you just add a teaspoon of baking soda to your dollop of shampoo and work that into the scalp. That's a really good thing to do if you're coming off of a commercial, more synthetic shampoo, especially if you've been using products with polymers. A lot of chemicals those can really build up in the hair and scalp, and you want to lift those away so that the scalp can breathe again. With study of the human microbiome, what we're understanding now too is that surfactants, from the foaming face cleansers, soaps, all of that, which we don't recommend you using that surfactants and soap on your skin or your face. you can wash your pits and bits with a natural bar of soap. You can even use our shampoo. So many people just use, you don't need much. I mean, literally for washing pits and bits, you would take like a tiny drop, add water, lather it in your hand, wash those areas, and you're done. That's the only part that needs that extra clean. This part of you, all of that never needs to be soaped. And if you do that, then you're kind of disturbing, you are disturbing the microbiome. So when you're washing, you want to get rid of the old residue if you're switching shampoos, and you can do that by adding the baking soda. So then I just shampoo my hair, rinse it out. Sometimes, when I was a kid, I always saw on the shampoo bottle and you do a second shampooing and I was always like, that seems silly, or they're just trying to sell more shampoo. But I do have to say, because I don't wash my hair that often, it's only once every 2 weeks, that when I'm in the mood, sometimes I do shampoo my hair twice, and that's usually when I'm doing the baking soda. Again, I do find, maybe it's just because I'm scrubbing more and just really lifting off my scalp, but I do find that technique works sometimes. So some people, when they condition beforehand, then they shampoo, they don't feel the need to put on conditioner again, and that is awesome and perfect. I do, though, I guess because I've just got a lot of hair. So I do like to do that next conditioning. Again, I'll just leave it on for a moment. I don't really think about it. And then I rinse that out. And then what I do when I'm out of the bath or the shower is, and after I've dried my hair, and you know what I use to dry my hair? I use this beautiful Turkish towel. It's a thinner cotton, it's an organic cotton, and I just find it really absorbs. It's easy to wrap around your head. So I'll wrap it around, absorb that moisture, and I find it works so much better than a regular towel. And they can be expensive, but if you go on Etsy or eBay, you can get them right from Turkey itself for like $20 each, and so many color options. So definitely the Turkish towels are so good, because the more you can kind of dry your hair, the better. I never use a hair dryer on my hair. I haven't done that since I was a teen. Definitely took care of my hair in a different way when I was a teenager. I remember back in the day we'd use like the gobs of gel, or we'd take the hair dryer and the hairspray and do it at the same time and make crazy hairstyles. But that's been over for a long time now. So I will condition my hair so I condition, shampoo, condition, rinse, dry. Then I'll put a little, just a touch of conditioner on the tips and maybe up here. And you can even use any of the conditioners, especially the honey mask, for dry, if you have drier hair or frizzier hair. And then you can see it really goes in lightly, and it's not a greasy buildup at all. And we also have a beautiful styling serum, which is great for, it's a very lightweight styling serum, and it doesn't have any stickiness. So it's not like a hairspray with alcohol or anything like that. And it's really good for like lots of girls, young girls that have frizzy hair and curls. They'll put it in their hair and they really like it. So you can use a styling serum, our styling serum, but I like the conditioner because it's a little bit heavier, but it really is not heavy at all. It's never greasy. And then that can just define curls more, and sort of keep the flyaways from happening. So once I have taken the Turkish towel off, this is actually where I use a hairbrush now. I don't usually brush my hair when it's dry. I'll use a comb. But what I love to do is, find my part, and then while my hair is wet, I will actually use this brush because it, like the way that it's flat there, it creates that flatness. So it dries sort of more cohesively and not, when it dries and you can get flyaways. I find that this really helps as like a pre-styling tool. And then I use, if I want to comb through conditioner when my hair is wet, I will use this wider tooth comb, and I will also use the wider tooth comb to separate curls and go that way. And then, but my favorite comb is the finer tooth comb, which, I can use to part my hair. And then I find too, it's good it actually, you can kind of define your curls again. And then if you have a little of that conditioner on your hair, you can kind of bring them together. So I like to wash my hair if it's the winter at night so that I wake up with it dry, because I'm not using a hair dryer. And sometimes I'll twist it and do different things there. But my favorite is, of course, to wash my hair in the lake in the summer. And because I also know the ingredients are safe for our lake. So I'll wash it in the lake and I'll swim, and then I'll get out, you know, oil up with some, everybody loves the sunshine, and then let the sun dry my hair, and then I'll just comb it every so often. And I just find drying it in the sun just gives it that extra buoyancy. Also, to extend your time between washing, we have our 2 new dry shampoos, which we're so excited about. I've had so much great feedback. We've got the frankincense dry shampoo and flowers in our hair, which is made with different crushed flowers like chamomile, probiotics. And the frankincense one, we have ground up frankincense resin to a fine powder. And again, there's probiotics in there and lots of nourishing things for the scalp. And then what you do is you just take a little sprinkle into the palm of your hand, coat the tips of your fingers, and then you just massage it into the more sort of visible parts where you might have a, you know, bit of oil from not washing. And you just work that in, and your hair will just sort of lift up again, and it really makes your hair look fresh. And if you found that you've used too much and it's looking like almost like, you know, too powdery there, then just wet the tips of your fingers and just, it will all erase and go away. So those are our hair care tips, and I hope that also helps you decide what's right for your hair. Feel free to email us at sage@livinglibations.com or through the website. And any questions you have, we're always there, always happy to answer. Thank you.